Hello foilers, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about the Foildrive battery expansion towards to the unlimited session time. I have been foiling for just about 2 years, from barely being able to foil in the flat water towards to charging pretty big swells. It only took about 2 years with the Foildrive for me, and part of it is of course having a lot of water time. I basically foiled about 1,000 hours this year alone, it seems like, and I still feel like I can't have enough. So this is for some of you who want to have a little bit more runtime in Foildrive system or any other assisted foil system. So let's get started. All of us start with a single battery and single charger. So for the reference point, for me, at about 150 pounds, I get about 45 minutes to an hour of runtime of a single Foildrive high power battery. That depends on the weight, condition, how much throttle that I use. But generally speaking, if I don't have any downtime and constantly catching waves and using motor to get back out, that is the runtime generally I get. But of course, once you start to catch more waves and maybe you're progressing in pumping, you're just having more fun and want to have more runtime, that is perfect time to add the second battery. That is basically no-brainer. You simply add the second battery and double the runtime. Yay! So instead of having 45 minutes to an hour, now you're getting about 90 minutes to 2 hours of runtime, which might be plenty for some of you. But for some of you who, like me, somehow can't get enough of it, this is a good time to add the fast charger. So fast charger is hardening the charging time. Now you can charge 2 batteries at the same time, so that's another benefit. After 2 battery and 2 chargers, you might still feel like you need a little bit more of the runtime. Some of the days the conditions are just absolutely perfect and you feel like you can just keep foiling for hours and hours and hours. This is the time that I introduced the standalone auxiliary power station. There are multiple brands out in the market at the moment. I am personally using Ecoflow at the moment. There is Jackery, Blue Eddy, and I'm sure there is more that works. So what device can do is you can bring this power station with you in your transportation. For me, it's in my back of the truck. And in between my sessions, I can start to charge my Foildrive battery with this power station. As you can see here, the power station unit has a lot better bang for buck than Foildrive battery when you compare the wattage that you get per price that you're paying for. The other benefit is this auxiliary battery is not just for Foildrive either. You can use it for camping, you can use it for just emergency power outage. I started with 1000 watt hour and that turned out to be not enough. So I added the 2000 watt hour extra battery. If I'm starting again now, I would probably just invest in 2000 watt hour standalone unit to begin with. And now you have that power station unit. Now you can start to charge battery in between session. Even with just 2 batteries, if you run your first session a little bit short, maybe come in when the battery is about 50% or so, and then you can start to charge that, go with the second battery. By the time you're done with the second battery, the first battery would be fully charged, then you can go and then start charging the second battery. That already feels almost like the unlimited session, but of course there can be a little bit of a downtime because you can actually use the energy quicker than fast charger can charge. So if you happen to be in that category, then that is a good time to add that third battery, and then that starts to feel really like the unlimited session that you can cycle through. The last bit of the equation is that you can add the solar panel on top of your car or truck to start charging the power station. So that way you just leave it under the sun and it's gonna be fully charged within a day or so. That might be not viable for some of you. In that case, it's pretty easy to just charge this standalone battery with the wall outlet too. So not a big deal, but if you have an option, that's really nice to have for sure. yeah, I hope this video was helpful for you. Please like and subscribe and check out some other videos in my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye!